Alright, hello. Taurus, welcome to your October reading. We're going to start off with the feminine Taurians first, and the masculine Taurians after. So, feminine Taurians, what do we have for the month of October? Or at least the first half of October. Let's try it. Alright. 5 of Swords. Are we still hanging on to heartbreak? We still feel a little bad for how we acted. If you have, there was a verbal thing that went on for Taurus. Yeah, feel it. Okay, I'm a Taurus moon. So we're all on this boat together. Alright. It is about a relationship, stability, passion. Alright, I feel like if you have air in your chart, Taurus. Well, actually, we're doing the feminines first, so. Okay, so if you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I feel like they want to come in and say sorry, or you want to come in and say sorry. There's like an apology that needs to happen here. Or kind of realizing the way that, for the masculines who are in their feminine energy, their emotions, I feel like you're realizing how the way that you acted in a relationship in the past, and it's weighing on you and you're thinking about it. You haven't sent a message yet, but you will. Alright, 3 cards for the past. Oh, yes. You definitely feel bad for something you did. Alright, crowning energy for the past. Yeah, I feel like you didn't realize the work that you had to do, Taurus, if you're a guy, in your feminine energy. But for the female Taurians, I feel like this person is kind of coming to terms with who they want in their, who makes them feel more aligned, who has the same visions as them, who does the same amount of work here, and I feel like they're kind of realizing that their person was kind of nowhere to be seen. And they were just kind of like toddling on the idea of being very like immature, unpredictable, but in a vengeful way, if that makes sense. And I think they're finally understanding what you've been trying to tell them, Taurus. So, yeah, there's that. I feel like this person feels a little bit out of control. If they were the ones who were being kind of vengeful and like tottering on the idea, let's say it's like a Libra, Taurus, and you feel like they never they could have given you a chance, they could have worked on it, but they didn't because they didn't want to, and they feel like you didn't know that their genuine emotions toward you didn't matter. And I feel like, okay, you're coming full circle to that. Gonna take that L, death card. Gonna take that L because we weren't listening to our intuition, and realize that really did fuck us up. It really did. Maybe this person really was abusive, and you're like, wow, this is shitty. This is toxic. Why the hell, I feel like maybe they're realizing that. I feel like with the situation that has ended, I feel like with all the readings right now, we're all learning lessons through loss. And it has a lot to do with our karma. And I feel like this person has to go through the same thing as well. Sorry, my dog is a Capricorn. And he just wants to be the boss. And just barking at people who are walking by. Potato. Yes, I named my dog Potato. Okay, so yeah, I feel like they really want this connection bad, and I feel like they're like a little kid without like a little kid without his toys. And they get very angry and horrific and obsessed, Taurus, because you guys aren't physically together. Like, I feel like maybe they're realizing that they can't see their future without anybody else. But it is an impulsive thing. It is sexually based. And I feel like they're still confused about it. And I feel like maybe you were confused about it a little bit too. And it's showing up. It's showing up. All right. Okay, Taurus. Temperance, seven of swords. No, 8 of swords, and the Lover. All right. Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 8 of Swords, Empress, Lover's reverse. All right. So I feel like just going into the future, the near future for you, Taurus, I feel like you find hope by not going towards that connection. You find hope by not being friends with them. It's so weird. I feel like, well, I mean, if they're bad for you, yeah, it makes sense. But I feel like yeah, you're realizing it's better on the other side. Or maybe they are. I feel like they're realizing that too as you're walking away. Yeah. I feel like you were trying to get them out of their head mentally. You were trying to help them, and I feel like they realized there was hope and vulnerability, and they could be vulnerable with you. And they also, for some of you, you will feel that way towards someone who, they aren't toxic. It was just an altercation, I guess. And then they're dealing with their shitty ex, So this is like things are going in different directions here. But yep, I feel like they realize that you were the better one here. I feel like people are realizing, Taurus, that you're really patient and you're the Empress. I think they're realizing that they did you pretty badly here. I feel like there's probably more than one person who thinks that, I feel like we're all having to go through this feeling. People want to right wrongs and make everything better, and because they're 10 of Pentacles and think you're stable. Yeah, I get it. 3 cards of advice for Alright, Taurus. This is gonna be interesting. I feel like it says don't jump off cliffs with people you don't know about yet. The Moon card. You're strict with your time, you're strict with your energy, and the universe will reveal. The universe will reveal all the secrets. The universe will show you, and people will tell on themselves. If you don't take your time and you want to say sorry to people and you want to say sorry for lashing out when they're actually abusive, and just like there's a lot of confusion here. I get it, but I'm telling you, this person, that you were being foolish with, and you will know, they were holding in a lot. And I feel like the more you are patient with yourself, the more you will understand. I feel like if this is someone you just met, I feel like you need to be more patient and you let people tell on themselves, basically. So yeah, it says if you go back to a situation that should have been ended, but you didn't end it properly, then you will not get that reciprocation or that acknowledgement that you would like, Taurus. So there's no point in going back. Yeah, don't be impulsive. Do not go for it if it makes you sexually driven, because that's all they care about. 3 of Cups. 5. No, it's the 8 of Cups. Bad. I feel like they really. Alright. My throat is getting clogged. I think that you guys want to speak your truth and you have not done it yet. If you have, good for you. Stay there. Stay there. Good for you. Stay there. Don't go after it. Please. Please don't do it. For if it's not toxic and people are genuinely, they realize that they fucked up, and maybe you realize you have to stay there no matter how much they had to learn their lesson through loss, right? And you have to leave it. So bunch of cards I need for the masculine Taurians. Masculine Taurians, here we go. What have we got for the month of October? Masculine Taurians. I think I messed up the cards. I did. They're so messed up. Wow. All right. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm taking a long time. Sorry. Alright, here we go. Current energy for the masculine Taurians for the first half of October. Alright. Cherry reverse. We're not going for something. We are stuck. We're at a crossroads. Actually, I don't even feel like you're at a crossroads, Taurus. I think you're just halted. You halted for a second. You're confused. If you have air in your chart, you are confused. Alright? Cloudy. I feel like you got a message about something. There's something you know, and that threw you off. It definitely threw you off, I feel. And it has to do with a connection or a reconciliation that you would like. So, go figure. 3 cards for the past. Crowning the past. Alright. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Hangman. Going towards your current. I feel like you're figuring out, you're coming to light about something, truth. And it has to do with why there have been a lot of fights, a lot of heartbreak, and why you always came to apologize, or, it's just like you're realizing why you were shut out by somebody. Could be another earth sign or a Leo. I feel like why realizing with this in reverse, he hasn't left yet. He hasn't realized. He's still juggling options, and I feel like you're realizing why this person has not decided to go for you, or this person is realizing why you decided not to go for them. It's just like they were realizing there was a lot of fighting or a lot of heartbreak and, a lot of emotional immaturity, and people were mentally stuck in their head. And I feel like you're realizing why all this stuff is happening now. You're realizing it's all making sense. So you're realizing why you didn't get that acknowledgement from them. You're getting the message, I feel like. And I feel like you're realizing it's because you are emotionally immature. I feel like they just let it out. Just let it out. And I feel like you're like, wow, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You feel like shit, and you feel like you really wanna, Jesus Christ. It's like you're taking your heart out and you're giving it to them. Except, of course, because you're a Taurus, you're not giving your heart, you're giving a pentacle, because I feel like you're gonna buy them something. You're just gonna give them something practical, material, or something like you, because you feel like, holy shit, I'm sorry, take my heart. Like, it's very it's intense. It's a tense source. What did you go through? Near future. Alright. We have Judgment reverse, the Emperor, and the 7 of Pentacles. So this does not look good. It doesn't look good, I'm not gonna lie. Because you're not getting the reconciliation back. It happens. Crowning. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. I feel like you took too long, Taurus. You didn't jump at it with the Knight of Wands. And even when you did jump at it, it was impulsive and sexually driven. It wasn't slow and steady like when you should have done it. And it just kind of ruined it. I feel like you tried so many times, like it's just dead now, you know? Sorry, my dog is, I don't know what my dog is doing today. It's pissing me off. Confirmations, I guess. Yeah, I feel like they didn't want to take this, Taurus. I feel like there was just so many, either three-party situations or there were just so many chances, And it's just like, you just want to, you don't want to let it phase you. I feel like you're not letting this go, Taurus. Energy, you're not letting it go. You want to go back. And you want to know why. Because your emotions. You want to know why. And you're not seeing it. This would be when you realize it takes a lot of work, but you're realizing you're not realizing it. And it's just, I feel like you want to say something again, Taurus. I feel like you're very, persistent. So you want to say something again about them, because you can't let it go. You haven't left yet, because it's in reverse. This would be you leaving it, or just the fact that they're leaving. You feel like they're saying it because they can't see much. They're just clouded and they've been hurt a lot. Queen of Swords has been hurt a lot, and I feel like I'm just really sorry about it. I feel like you're really sorry about it, Taurus, and I just feel like you don't know what to do. So, 3 cards of advice. I feel like this has a lot to do with your insecurities, Taurus, because you get very arrogant, and I feel like you want all the honeys in the world because you don't feel good about yourself, or you don't want to be alone, or there's a lot of backstory on this, and I feel like you need to rest and realize what this person has been trying to teach you, trying to show you that the things that you need to work on. And I feel like eventually you will see it, because this is in the upright. You will see it, and you will understand what I need to perfect and the cycles that I need to end with myself. And I feel like you're gonna really have to heal from this first. Yeah, I feel like you need to let it go with the World card. It looks like a good ending. It's ended right here. So it's a dead end. But we learn lessons through loss. We're all learning lessons through loss, all right? So I know Taurus doesn't want to hear that, because I know how stubborn Taurus is. And it's like, it's disappointing, I know. But you can get through it. We'll see it. We'll see mid-October, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you guys there. Check out my Instagram. There's some readings there. It's pretty lit. So, bye.